Hey everyone, it's AM from Enhanced Education Academy. So today I'm going to be breaking down a type of question that your child can expect to see in the thinking skills component of the selective school exam. So the thinking skills exam is broken down into two components. So let's say the first one is numerical reasoning, and the second one is logic-based questions. So logic-based questions is what we're going over today, and specifically we're going over statement questions. So let's look at the question on the screen here. So we'll have a statement at the top, and here it reads, to be a successful athlete, you need to be able to handle criticism and be persistent. So this is the statement, right? And it basically gives us two conditions for someone to be a successful athlete. They need to be able to handle criticism, so that's one, and they need to be persistent. Two. And then what you'll generally see is one or two people making their own statement in relation to that statement. So let's read here. So Lydia says, Eric does not cycle a lot, but he does marathon running, sometimes in extreme conditions. He handles feedback well from his coach. He will be a great athlete. Right, so it doesn't tell us specifically that Eric is persistent or handles criticism well, but your child needs to be able to dissect what they're telling us. So for example, how it says here he does a lot of marathon running, sometimes in extreme conditions, that kind of alludes to the fact that Eric is persistent, because marathon running is hard, it's long, it's arduous, you need a lot of stamina, and especially if it's in extreme conditions. So here I would note that the second condition is satisfied, so I'll just put a 2 there. Then it says he handles feedback well from his coach. Now, feedback from your coach is usually going to be things that you can get better on. There's no point of a coach who's there just to tell you how good you are. And so if he handles feedback well, this is alluding to the fact that Eric handles criticism well. When his coach tells him he can do something better, he takes that on board, he doesn't complain, and he implements it in his training. So both conditions are satisfied here. So let's see what Tatiana says now. So Tatiana says, Christian has suffered many injuries in the last 5 years, but he is still the best basketball player in his team. After performing a long process of rehabilitation. However, he thinks he's the best, it should be here, best, and does not like it when people give him feedback. He's going to be a very successful basketball athlete. So here, Christian has suffered many injuries, but it's saying that he's bounced back from those injuries after doing, a lot of rehabilitation, a lot of exercise. So that is kind of alluding to the fact that he's persistent. He hasn't given up. Someone who other people might have given up, after suffering so many injuries, and to suffer those injuries and come back and be the best basketball player in the team, that would allude to the fact that he's very persistent. All right, so, and then it says, however, he thinks he's the best and does not like it when people give him feedback. Alrighty, so this is pretty obvious, but it's basically saying that he doesn't handle criticism well. He doesn't like it when people tell him what he can do better or what he's not good at. So the first condition isn't satisfied. So here, Lydia is right in when she says he will be a great athlete, being Eric. But Tatiana is not completely correct when she says he is going to be a very successful basketball athlete. Because remember, the two conditions are connected with and. So it's not or, they have to have both, right? Now the question asks, if the information at the top is true, at the top here, whose reasoning is correct? Tatiana only? Well, no, because it's not Tatiana, because, she said he's going to be a very successful athlete, but, Christian doesn't handle criticism well. Can't be Tatiana and Lydia, because Tatiana's not correct. Lydia's correct, so it's not this. So the answer is D, Lydia only. Alright, I hope that helps. Good luck to your child in their selective school exam.